guys for the replay. Okay, welcome you guys. Thank you so much for coming in tonight. I am very excited to talk to you. I just want to kind of introduce who I am. My name's Amber. I've been in network marketing a really long time, and it doesn't really matter who I am. What I just want to the reason I wanted to tell you who I am is because I want you to know that when I started in network marketing, I was really bad. I was really bad at it. I spammed people. I posted the wrong things. I was just everything that you could do wrong in network marketing, I did. And that's the reason that I'm pretty good at network marketing now, is because you guys, there is no failing in this industry. There's only learning. That's it. So every single thing we go through in this business, we are learning and we're getting better from it. So if you feel like maybe you're not that great right now, I want to tell you, you're on the right path. So just keep showing up. You keep showing up, you keep doing the things, even if you're doing them and not getting results. You just keep doing them, you guys, and the results are going to come. So I want to share something with you really quick. Let me share my screen. And I kind of posted this in the group. Let me move this over. Okay, I think you can see everything, but I just wanted to show you like this. When I started my business, this is where I lived, and I was very happy that I had a roof over my head. Now the roof did have holes in it. My whole family, all of my kids, everybody, we slept in the living room because anywhere in their bedrooms, they would get rained on. But when I started in network marketing and really starting to try to take it seriously, all I wanted to be able to pay my lot rent. That's it. My lot rent was $320. So that's what I wanted to do. And I'm going to tell you, someone who lived here, nobody really, I didn't have a success story, right? I didn't have a success story, and I thought that was going to hold me back. I thought me not having the success that I'm trying to show in the company, sometimes you might see leaders like me, for example, you're like, okay, well, she's been top sponsoring, she has a big team. Of course, it's easy for her to build the business, but I want to tell you, that's not how we start. That's not how we start. We start here. Every single person starts here. So you need to get a little bold. You need to get a little scared. You need to get out there and start doing the actions that those top leaders that you aspire to be are doing. When you do the things that people who are having success are doing, you're going to have success too. You do the actions, the results are going to come. And now here's the thing. We don't know when those results are going to come. Okay. It might take somebody 6 months. It might take another person 6 years. It took me 12. It took me a total of 12 years to have significant success in network marketing. Before then, I didn't really make anything. I was my own biggest customer. Nobody signed up with me, but I showed up every single day, and on every single post and on every single video that I created, I showed up like I was the best. And I knew I wasn't, but I still had excitement, even on months where I did not hit goals. I did not do what I wanted to do. I still showed up excited. I showed up excited because I seen the other people in the company. I saw the leaders in the company. I saw them walking the stages with their big checks. I love that pharmacy sends out those big checks because it's that belief. If somebody else has done it, you can too. It just might take a little bit of time. It might take a little bit of work. It might take a little bit of discipline. So before we get started on the actual social media training that I want to give you, I want to first talk about your mindset. That's going to be the biggest thing that either pushes you forward or holds you back, is your mindset and the belief that you have in yourself, in your abilities, and in this company and in this business. So our belief has to be high. And sometimes we get knocked down. Sometimes, our business isn't growing. We're not having the success we wanted. So our belief kind of gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And that's why we're not succeeding, honestly. So I really, really need you to have that belief in yourself. I lived here, you guys. I lived in that mobile home. I was overweight. I had no friends. I was living paycheck to paycheck, hardly that. Like my check ended and I had a lot more month left to go. So it wasn't paycheck to paycheck. I I was on government assistance. I went to 3 different food shelves because you could only go to them once a week, and I needed it more than that. And I felt so low. I felt like I am a mom, I have kids, but I felt like a loser. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I did. And that's when I said, you know what? Why not me? Why I see all these people having success. I can do that too. Now, they're pretty polished. I wasn't. So it was going to take me a little bit of time, but I knew where I had to start. And that was personal development and mindset and getting that belief back in myself. And the number one thing that I would recommend for you guys to do, besides your personal development, that's very, very important. I still do an hour to 2 hours of personal development a day. I do an hour with my team, and then I do about an hour on my own. And that's so important. You can't skip that. But what I also want you to do is surround yourself with people who have big goals, people who have big dreams. Be really involved with your team and with your leader. I want you to be so involved, you guys. When they do trainings, I want you to show up on them. When they make challenges, I want you to try and complete them. When they're in the chat, I want you to be in the chat. I want you to be the first person to respond to posts, you guys. It makes a difference. I know it sounds like, okay, well, what is that going to do? I promise you, when you are surrounded by people who also have big goals, big dreams, big visions, your dreams, your goals, your visions are going to start to get bigger, and your belief is going to start to get bigger. That is where this starts. There's no training in the world that's going to teach you how to be a top leader. There's a lot of great advice out there. There's a lot of knowledge out there. There's a lot of information out there. But until you believe that you can do it, it will not happen. All the training that you do, all of the personal development, everything doesn't matter if you truly don't believe in your heart that it could happen for you. If you truly don't believe that, it's not going to. So that's what I want you to do. Number one thing, the most important thing in this business. You'd think I would say training, right? The most important thing in this business is being surrounded by people who also have big dreams, goals, and who believe in them. When you see them to believe in theirs, it makes you believe in yours. I promise you that's number one. So get involved. Get involved with your team. Get involved with your leader. Message your leader and say, hey, how can I help? How can I help you? Can I give a testimony on our next team call? Can I run a challenge group? What can I do to step up and be seen as a leader and involve myself in this team? That's very important, you guys. I don't care what team you're on. Be involved. Be involved. That grows your belief. It really does. Okay, so now this is going to be, if you're on my team, this might be a little bit of a refresher course from what we talked about on Saturday. Let me make sure I actually recorded. Okay, good. But we talked a little bit about this on Saturday, and that is just how I sell. And I know there's a lot of different ways you can sell online. I know I'm looking at my girl Crystal right here. She sells in person. You guys, if you've seen, she's in the top 5 top sellers, and she's new, and she does most of hers in person. She goes to Walmart and she's like, hey, I can't believe how much Maybelline costs now. And the person she's talking to is like, I know, right? And she's like, hey, check out this. I got amazing mascara that's way less expensive. That she sells like almost $10,000 a month, you guys, or she sold more than that even by doing that. So, I mean, there are so many different ways you can work this business. If you're like, I don't get much on social media. Okay, pivot. Time to get off social media then and go talk to some people in real life. Heck, she just actually went to Target. She's like, I'm switching it up. I'm not just going to go to Walmart. I'm going to go to Target too. So there's so many ways to work this business. So I think that is just so cool. I'm going to show you how I do it online though. I have systems that make it easier for me. So I'm just going to pull up I'm going to pull up a few things really quick. I'm going to pull up my Facebook so I can kind of show you how my posts look. So let me grab that really quick and then I'll share my screen. And then I'm going to show you a few different systems that I use that might be helpful to you. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, you guys should be seeing my Facebook. So when I go to my videos, that's a birthday message for Adriana. Okay, let's go to a real video that I do. Here's one. Okay, so 5 a.m. crew, where you at? And why am I okay? So I watched a UK America or a UK's Got Talent Facebook ad, and it literally made me cry. You know, you're a mom when you get emotional over stuff like that. But anyways, you can see my posts. Like I have my, like what I want to say in the post, but I always have the same thing. So you guys, I researched other top sellers of every single company that's in the social selling space, including influencers who they're not in network marketing, but they are in social selling. And every single one who sells, I mean, when I say they sell a lot, I mean a lot. Some of these women sell $200,000 a month by themselves. That is crazy sauce. That is like superhuman. But they all have something in common. They all are very consistent. One, they go live every single day. So if you're not going live every day, and I know, sometimes you're like, well, stories get me more interaction. Well, I don't care. I'm going to look to see what the people who are doing what I want to do, even a little fraction of, if I could just do a fraction of $200,000 in personal sales, I would be so happy. Like, that is insane. If I could do even a little fraction, why would I get what they have if I'm not doing what they do? Success leaves clues. When you see somebody who's successful, really look to see what are they doing? What are they posting? What kind of content are they putting out? Because success leaves clues. So big clue for me are these women that I'm watching from all different companies who are top sellers. I'm looking at some from hair companies. I'm looking at some from other makeup companies. I'm looking at some from health and wellness companies. And then I'm looking at a lot of Amazon influencers. And they all do the same thing. They're very consistent. They go live every day, one, but they're very consistent in their posting. People need to see things multiple times over and over and over again. So these are always the same. Once a month, I make a new bundle, right? I make a new bundle once a month, but these are always the same. And I don't want to be a influencer. I want to be a pharmacy influencer. Yes. I don't want to be an influencer. That's just my personal, I want to be a network marketer, period. Like that's it. So you don't see me with links like to other influencer stuff. You see all of mine. I am an influencer for pharmacy. No other company can pay me what pharmacy pays me. I don't want to get paid 10, 20%. That's piddly. That's pennies. I don't want that. I want what pharmacy can give me. So you see, I don't have a bunch of links for other companies. Mine are all like, I'm an influencer for pharmacy. So but they're all the same. So then let's go to my next one. So this one I didn't copy paste, but the same thing. It's the same thing. So I just want to show you a few so you can see what I'm talking about. So here's another one. You can see different thing up here, same thing here. And I want to point out my keywords. I use keywords instead of links. Now I do have links here, here, and here, and here, but this is the main thing. And I always say for the keywords, comment shade for a foundation color match quiz. You guys, my color match quiz, I pretty much just ask them for a selfie. Easy peasy. Say fit for my weight loss. Say hair for my hair transformation bundle. Say skin for my anti-aging skincare bundle. Join to join this business making 50%. So you see, it's always the same, always the same, always the same, because people need to see things over and over again. And the reason I use keywords is we don't want people going off. We don't want, if I'm in the middle of doing a live, I don't want them to click this link. I do have these ones on here, but I really say, you guys, those are for after the live. If you want information on what I'm talking about, these are my keywords. I want them to stay on the live. So it's always the same. Now I'm going to show you, I'm sure you guys know this already, but just for those who might be new, I'm going to show you how I make my bundles. Why can't I type? Well, my goodness, you guys, I can't type today. Here we go. So like an influencer, I have these different bundles. Like if you follow influencers, you might see like, say jewelry, and I'll send you a link to my jewelry company. No, I'm not trying to make, like I said, little piddly biddly 10%. I am only a pharmacy influencer. So all of my bundles are around pharmacy. And if you guys want, just real quick, I want to show you how to make a bundle. So first, I want you to know what your niche is. Think of, you don't have to have the same bundles as me, but I kind of hit everything. I hit my hair bundle. I hit my nutrition bundle. I hit my makeup bundle. So make things that are going to be relatable to your audience. Make things that you have, that you love, that you use. Make those your bundles, right? And then all we do is we're creating a hot list. That's it. That's it. So to create a hot list, you know, what you do is you go shopping. And let's say, you know, when you see this little heart, this is how you make a hot list. I'm just going to show you really quick. I'm not going to go into depth in this because I'm sure that you know how to do this already. But to make a hot list, let's say I'm doing a hair bundle. I would just do this one. It's already a bundle. So I'm going to make a hot list of it still. So I would do like, or I would say growth hair bundle. So right there's my hot list, right? So now I want you to save all of these because when we go live, we're putting it the exact same thing on. So now I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to share on my phone what I do for that. It makes it very, very easy, you guys. I'm all about working smarter, not harder. So I'm going to plug my phone in and I'm going to share my screen with you on my phone so I can show you exactly how I do that. Okay, let me share my phone screen. Ah, where'd you guys go? All right, got you back. All right, let me share really quick. And we're going to share via cable. All right, you guys should see my phone up here. Okay, here it is. Here's my phone. Here's my main screen. So what I do is I use a boards app. So we have boards. You guys, you probably use the boards app already with pharmacy. So let me just type it in. I need to make a cute little icon for boards. But I have my own. I have my own board. So if you have the free account, you can have 3 boards on the free account. I do pay the $9.99 for mine because I want to be in the pharmacy one. I want to be in the ones for my team. Like my team member has one. I want to be in a lot more than 3, but unlimited upgrade for unlimited access. No, I don't want to upgrade. No, I try to click it on my computer, y'all. So, but I do have the one that's paid, but if you have the free version, you can have up to 3 boards. So make sure to have the pharmacy, make sure to have one if your team leader has one, and then have your own. So my board, I don't use ManyChat. You can use ManyChat for this to put your keywords in. I like to see who I'm sending it to. It helps me with follow-up. It helps me close sales. It helps me build relationships instead of just a bot sending it out, which I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I did use that for a very long time, but I feel like my connections and my relationships went down as I automated my business. Again, I don't think there's anything wrong with ManyChat. This just works better for me personally. So when somebody says one of those keywords, I personally send it to them. So I have it saved on my boards app right here. So before I go live, okay, let's see. Let's go to business. So let's say I'm going to go live. It's so easy. Once you have it already saved, just go live and then I go right here. Oh, you don't only see my face. And I go to my keyboard because you can put your boards app in your keyboards under setting, under keyboards, and you can choose the boards app. Okay. So I click this to bring it up my board, and here's my board right here. So easy. I have it live. Bam, it's already there. It's already there. Work smarter, not harder. Every single time you go live, I do the exact same thing. Now here I'll, hey, I would put something like Happy Father's Day. Let's get ready. I don't know. So something there, but this is always the same, you guys. And I think that's why I do well in sales. I've sold almost $40,000 in the last 4 or 5 months of being here at pharmacy. I do really well in sales, and it's because I'm very consistent. Now, I will tell you, when I don't go live every day, my sales suffer. Like I was not on I've been on the top seller list. I wasn't last month. And it's not a coincidence that I also went live maybe twice a week last month, and that was it. There's a reason why, right? The months that I was once I was number 2. I was number 2 once. I went live twice a day that month. It's not a coincidence. Like success leaves clues. I go live twice a week. I am not even in the top 10. I go live twice a day. I'm number 2. So going live, even if you don't think you're getting much results, because I'm telling you, my lives, you guys, my lives are not, the interaction's not there. The last live I did, I had like 12 people on, and normally that's, for me, that's a smaller number. One live I had 3 people on, but I just kept going. You just do it anyway. You do the actions, the results are going to come. You might not see the results right away, but you do the actions, the results eventually will come. So I have to kick myself in the butt and hold myself accountable and have discipline that I am going to do the things that I need to do for my business every day, even on the days I don't want to, even on the days I'm feeling like, you guys, we all have those days. Don't say you don't. I know you do. Okay. And then, up close and personal. Okay. So then let's say somebody comments and they say, we'll just pretend, Jessica, I'm going to use you. They say they say fit. Well, I would just go into here and I have my keywords. So right here, bam, here's the weight loss products I'm using. To the point, to the point. And I will tell you guys, let me stop share again. Sometimes we're scared about being too salesy. Sometimes we're scared about selling. And I've even given a training before that said, we don't sell, we share. No, we sell. We are in sales. Our job is to sell products. So yes, this is a people business. I want you to get that out of your mind though. Like I trained on that for 10 years. We don't sell, we share. And guess what? Nobody was selling anything. They were sharing all day long. They were making friends all day long. They were having amazing conversations with people, but they weren't selling nothing. So what's the point of why are we doing this? We're doing this to make money and to build a business. So you do sell. So it's okay to be salesy when it's something like this. When I have a keyword and they said the keyword, they're asking for it. You don't have to tiptoe. You don't have to beat around the bush. They are saying what they want. You can be direct in your message. You see, here's my weight loss products I use, the link. And I'll follow up with them then too and be like, hey, did you have a chance to check out that link I sent you? I don't overtalk. And then if they say no, I say I totally get it. Oh my gosh, life is crazy. My toddler has been running around like a crazy maniac all day. I don't want to bother you, but I want to make sure I'm helping you. So when do you think you'd have time? Again, don't overtalk it. That's most of us get nervous and we talk, 'cause we're nervous and we talk too much and people's attention span's like, woof, I don't want to talk to that girl anymore. She says a lot of words. So keep it very short. And they say, oh, my kid goes to bed at 8. Say, awesome. I'll follow up with you around 8:30. Let me, just to make sure that you got all the information that you need. And then follow up with her at 8:30. And then you say the same thing. Hey, do you have a chance to take a look at that link? Stop talking after that. Okay. And let them say yes or no. And if she says no, say, oh, girl, you've having a day like me. This is one of my days. All right. When do you think you'll have a chance? I'll follow up with you then. And I keep following up until they say yes, or they're like, hey, I don't want it. I don't just assume that they don't want it because they don't have a chance to look at it. Trust me, as somebody with 2 babies plus a million teenagers, I know that people they even if they do want to buy something or they want to look at something or they want to join or they want to do something, life gets in the way. So you're not being annoying. You're not being annoying by following up with them and keep following up with them until they tell you not to follow up anymore. It's not annoying. I appreciate when people do that with me because I forget and my attention span is so short. I cannot wait for these radiant gummies. Give me an amen. Are you guys excited? Because I'm so excited for them. ADD girl here. I cannot wait. But I appreciate when people follow up. So follow up. That's one thing that I've learned from coaching people is sometimes you stop following up because you're like, man, I'm just being a bugaboo. You're not. They asked for it. They're the ones who said they wanted it. They're the ones who used one of your keywords. It's not a cold message. They are a hot lead. Okay. They want it. They asked you for it. So make sure to do the follow up. Now, if they say yes, what do you say? Yeah, I checked it out. I would say, awesome. Well, I cannot wait for you to get started with me. I am so excited. After you get your kit, and I'm talking about the fitness kit right now. Okay. After you get your fitness bundle, send me a quick message. Send me a message because we are going to be accountability partners. We are going to get fit together. And you see, my bot can't really do that. That's why I like doing it personally. Now, and if you don't want the boards app, that's fine. You don't have to use that. Put it in your notes. Put your keywords in your notes. put your description of what you're going to do on your live in your notes and just copy paste it before you go live. And do the same thing every single time. And now I want you guys, so now you know how I sell. That's how I sell. And it's so easy for me because I am salesy. I'm using a business page, which you guys don't have to use a business page. You can do this on your personal page too. But I'm inviting people to let me be salesy. Does that make sense? It's not just somebody, just a random person, which I don't have no problem with that either. I don't. We're in business and we need to be bold. We need to get out of our own way. We need to stop second guessing ourselves. We need to stop having low confidence. Most of us, almost pretty much, I would say 100% of us have low self-confidence, at least at one point, right? At least sometimes. Some of you might be like, oh, not me, Amber. I'm confident. I bet you're not all the time. I bet you have imposter syndrome every now and then, because we all do, all of us. But you need to get out of your way. You were building a business and this is for your family. So you got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Okay. And you have to stick the course. I'm telling you, especially if you're new in pharmacy or if you're new in network marketing, or it doesn't matter, pharmacy, network marketing. I'm going to tell you in the beginning, you might do some more learning than earning. Okay. But it's all part of the process. You got to stick with it is number one. Number two, actually, number one is getting around those people who have big goals. Number two is sticking with it. Number three is you got to be disciplined. So if you are not going live every day, why would you think that you're going to get sales? Like our number one seller in pharmacy, Stephanie, right? She goes live on TikTok every single day. She hasn't missed a day, I was told, in over a year. There's a reason she's always number one in sales. It's not a coincidence. It's not because she got lucky. No, she puts in the work. She does the things that other people don't want to do. Do you think she wants to go live every day? Hell no, she don't. She don't want to go live every day. I don't. Okay, she didn't say that to me, but I am assuming there's probably days where she does not want to go live. But you want to know the difference between a successful person and an unsuccessful person? The successful person does the things that the unsuccessful person doesn't want to do. Successful person doesn't want to do them either, but they do them anyway. And I'm taking a page out of that book because I haven't gone live every day. I haven't done that every day. And that's why I'm not in the top selling list. Let's look at the clues. The people who are having success, what are they doing? We need to do what they do so we can have what they have, right? So I need you to let that self-confidence issue go and just know we all have it. We all have it. That's the only thing in this business that I say to fake. I don't ever say to fake your success. I think that's gross. I will never say go stand in front of a Rolls Royce and pretend like it's yours. I won't do any of those things, but I say with confidence, I really truly believe that's the way to get confidence. I had no confidence. I was overweight, missing a lot of teeth. Okay. I grew up super poor. I grew up a redhead, freckle face, very pale. If you grew up a redhead, freckle face, very pale, you know the struggles that I went through. It was horrible. I did not have good self-esteem. But when I pressed that record button, I just pretended like I did. And the more I did it, the more confidence I actually really built in myself and the more people that I was able to inspire. Okay. And I want you to know, don't try to make everything perfect. Because if we try to make everything perfect, we're never going to do anything. If you try to make the perfect post, you're going to end up not posting anything. You try to make the perfect reel, you're going to find problems and faults in it, and you're not going to post it. So just do it. Just do it. Just get off your booty and do it. Which I want to share something with you guys really quick. Let me grab it, and then I'm going to share my audio because this speech, I think, could change a lot of lives, and it's so simple. I heard this probably 15 years ago, and it stuck with me. And it's very short. It's very short. So let me share my audio with you really quick and really take a listen. He's not saying much, but he's saying so much. He's saying so much in the very few words that he's saying. Okay, let me share my audio. I just learned how to do this. Okay, I think we're sharing.
And
okay, here we go.
will to win is Will to win is everything. I don't know why I'm like I am, but my butt's always burning. There's always something say, Art, dadgummit, you're supposed to go for it. Art, dadgummit, you're supposed to be somebody. You're supposed to make a difference with your life. What does the $500,000 a year person do? The $50,000 a year person doesn't do. You look at the outside and study those two individuals, everything seems to be the same. They both are the same sex, they both are the same age, they have the same training, the same positions, the same contract, the same fringe benefits. They both are successful, they work hard, they're good family people, make tough commitments. But what's the difference? What does the $500,000 a year person do? The $50,000 a year person doesn't do. He pays the price and a little bit more. He works hard and a little bit more. He's loyal to the company and a little bit more. He believes in a little bit more. He makes money and a little bit more. He saves money and a little bit more. If you want to win in these United States, you got to be tough and you can't quit. The last thing I'll talk to you about today in building this winning edge is, folks, if you want to win in business, you got to be a leader. Leadership is everything. You show me anything in these United States that win, I'll show you a leader at work. You show me a successful church, Boy Scout troop, club, football team, business, I'll show you something run by a leader. See, I thought at one time in my life you had to be smart to win. I used to have these smart people that dress so pretty and talk so pretty and use these big words. They just intimidated me. And I said, Art, you can't ever be that good. Why don't you just throw in the towel and go on back and coach football for a living? And I found two things out about smart people. I think it's almost impossible for a smart person to win in business in America today. Because I find smart people spend their whole lifetime figuring things out. They're always trying to figure out an easier way and a quicker way. And another thing I found out about smart people is they just don't get around to doing nothing. And see, somebody like Art Williams, everybody said, well, he can't do it. And somebody like that can't do it. But he does it. See, folks, I want you to know almost everybody in America almost does enough to win. They almost get there. They almost are over the hump. They almost have it going. They almost in everything they do, almost is a way of life to almost everybody in America. But the winners do it. What do? They do whatever it takes to get the job done. They do it and do it and do it and do it and do it until the job gets done. And then they talk about how great it is to be somebody they're proud of. We need leaders in America who can do it. If you want to become somebody, do it. If you want to go in business for yourself, do it. If you want to become financially independent, do it. I hear too much talk in these United States. Everybody can talk a good game. We need people in America who can do it. I go all over this country with A.L. Williams, and I have people say, Art, you can count on me. Wonderful. Just do it. Art, I guarantee you this is my last stop. I'm going to win now. Super duper. Just do it. Art, if I could just have one good month and get the ball going, I know I could make it big. Super. Just do it. Art, if I could just pay off this debt, I could really go. Great. Just do it. Art, if I could just sell my house. Do it. But houses ain't selling. Do it anyway. Art, I'm not making any money. What can I do? You just do it. Do what, Art? You do it and do it and do it. Art, I guarantee I'm going to win this contest. Super duper. Just do it. Art, I'm over the hump now. Watch my smoke. Great. Just do it. Art, I want to make it so bad I can taste it. What I do? You just do it. Art, I'm a vice president now. Can I quit doing it? No. Art, I don't know if I can keep on keeping on. I'm really hurting. What I do? You just do it. Do what, Art? You do it and do it and do it. Art, all my life I wanted to be somebody important. Well, what do it then? Art, I'm going to save money so I don't have to go through this again. Great. Just do it. Art, I don't feel like I've had enough training. What I do? You just do it. Art, my manager don't give me no help. What I do? You just do it. Art, you don't understand. I was Mr. Everything in my former company. You don't mean I have to start off down at the bottom and do it, do you? Yep, you really got to do it. Art, what's the primary difference between winners and losers? The winners do it. They do it and do it and do it and do it until the job gets done. And then they talk about how great it is to finally have achieved something unique. and how glad they are that they didn't quit like everybody else, and how wonderful it is to finally be somebody they're proud of and make a difference with their life.
Amen, you guys. That always has stood out to me so much. It's Art Williams, and it's the speech. It's just called "Do It." And what do people do who are successful? They do it. They just do it. And what does that mean? You're doing the things. You're showing up every day. You're doing it even when you have the failures. You're doing it when nobody's signing up. You're doing it when no one's buying. You're doing it when your upline isn't helping. And I'm telling you, there's somebody in your upline that wants to help you, but I do hear that as an excuse often. My leader don't help me. Okay, well, do it anyway. You be the leader that you want. I never had a good leader until now here at pharmacy. I never had a good leader, and that I didn't care. You think that's held me back? No, it made me go harder. It made me be the leader that I wish I had. So let that stop being an excuse. I actually was asked by another person in pharmacy, which you guys, we cannot do this, okay? She said, I want to switch to your team. My leader doesn't help me. And here's what I told her. I said, well, it's not your leader's business. It's your business. Being on my team isn't going to help you anymore. It isn't. You are going to find the resources for yourself. You are going to be the leader that you want to be. And there's always somebody there. I know the top leaders of this company, and they want to help their teams so much. So there's always somebody there. Okay. So drop those excuses. You just keep doing it. You keep showing up. You keep doing it when you had a bad day. You keep doing it when you're discouraged. You keep doing it when you wanted to make All-Star last month and you didn't. Well, guess what? You get up, you be sad for a second, but you dust that off and say, okay, if it's meant to be, it's up to me. I'm going to do it until. There is no time limit. There is no time limit to success. You do it until. So if it's going to take you 5 years, hell, it's going to take you 5 years. It's going to take you 10 years. It's going to take you 10 years. It took me 12. Am I happy that I kept doing it for 12 years? Hell yes. I wouldn't be here today where I am if I didn't. I would be the exact same space that I was 12 years ago. Broke, living in who knows where, a rundown mobile home, an old crappy apartment that I could barely afford, working 40 hours plus, never seeing my kids, hardly making any money, working retail. That's what I would be doing right now today if I would have given up when I wasn't very good. But I didn't. I just kept doing it over and over and over and over and over again until I got good. You guys, the time is going to pass anyway. I need you to go out there and I need you to do it every day. I need you to hold yourself accountable. Nobody's coming here to save you. Your leaders, they want to help you, but they can't do it for you. They can't. I learned that the hard way. My leaders couldn't do it for me. I had to do it, and I failed a lot. But I kept getting back up with as much enthusiasm as I had previously. I didn't let that enthusiasm, that excitement, that belief, I didn't let it shatter with every single fail. With every single fail, I said, you know what? I'm not failing. I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer to that success. And I'm telling you, look at me today. I made over $7 million in network marketing, you guys. Everybody told me it doesn't happen to people like me. Everybody told me you're not going to ever be successful. Quit now. Everybody who told me that, they are, I hate saying this. I hate saying this because I don't wish I don't wish this on anybody, but they are struggling hard in life. They are still working dead-end jobs like I was. They are still struggling with money. They are still talking about their problems and negativity, and they're still in the exact same space they were 12 years ago. Imagine if they would have started something to improve their life and stuck to it and had the discipline. Their life right now today would look a lot different than it does. You guys, we have that opportunity here. I need you to go do it and do it and do it. I need you to, though, for real. I want this for you so bad, but I can't want it for you. You have to want it for you. And you have to go out and do the things every single day to get you to that picture, even when no one's buying, even when nothing's happening. Just keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep improving. Keep getting better. Keep growing. I'm telling you, that's the secret. Keep getting around people who want success. Keep volunteering yourself to your leaders. Hey, let me help with the next team call. Hey, what do you need help with? Hey, do you need any help with, a new and I always want to say FI. I got to get into my brain. FI, with a new FI training. Go out there and be the leader you want to be. That's how it's going to happen in results. And then go and do the actions that you see your leaders doing. The people who are having sex. I'm going to say sex in this company. That's not what I want to say. The people who are having success in this company, go do what they're doing. Go look at Stephanie. She's going live every single day. She hasn't missed one day in over a year. She deserves that #1 spot. She deserves that 50% commission on what, like $12,000? Or no. That's like her commission, right? Because she sells over 20,000. We make 50%. She deserves that because she puts the work in. Why would you have what she has if you aren't going to put the work in that she does? Does that make sense? So I want you guys to really focus. We have a new week coming up, a new week, a new start. I don't care how far away you are from hitting all-star. I don't care because tomorrow's a new start. I need you to pick it up tomorrow and run. Run so hard because you guys, people are watching. People who you don't even know are watching, they're watching. Give them something to see. It doesn't matter the results, it's the actions. Show them with your actions every day. You have to have that discipline though. Your leader's not going to call you and say, hey, did you post today? Hey, did you go live today? Hey, did you do your follow-ups? No, you're not a baby. We're not your mom. They're not going to do that. You have to have that discipline yourself. And I know each and every one of you guys can do this. Okay. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about tonight. I'm not going to take you too long. I know it's Father's Day. The kids are in bed. You know. I love you guys. You got this. Just do the things that people who aren't successful don't do. None of us want to do it, but we do it anyway. All right. Bye, guys. You got this. You got this. I'm cheering you on so hard. Have a good night, everybody.